Good evening. It is a startling statistic. A White House report just released says 1 in 5 women are sexually assaulted during their college years.
KITV's Cassie Gallo joins us live from UT tonight, and Cassie has been digging into how many registered sex offenders there are on Texas college campuses. Cassie.
Well, Walt and Judy, experts tell us women and men in college are especially vulnerable because they're not as likely to come forward or tell anyone about a sexual assault. And so many stay silent because 75% of them know the perpetrator. Still, that leaves thousands, if not millions, who are sexually assaulted by strangers. So we wanted to know who's allowed on campus with your kids. At most big-name universities in Texas, convicted sex offenders work and walk among students.
I know quite a few people who have been in some way sexually assaulted.
According to DPS, here are the top 5 campuses with the most registered sex offenders. The University of Texas in Austin has 3. Texas A&M has 6. 2 are employees, 4 students. Texas Tech also has 6. 1 is an employee. Texas State in the number 2 spot with 8. And topping our list, the University of Houston with 9.
It's a really tricky issue because we do know that there's a greater likelihood that sex offenders will recidivate and reoffend if they're ostracized from society.
But for some UT students, it paints a disturbing picture.
And that's definitely not ideal. It's not very comforting.
Regardless of who commits the crime, it leaves a permanent mark with the victim.
We live in a world that stigmatizes sexual violence and typically blames a survivor for their experience.
To change the culture, universities are doing more to create safer campuses. Programs help survivors feel safe to come forward.
You're not going to get a registered sex offender at all if a survivor is not willing to tell their story to anyone.
And what can vary at different universities are campus housing for sex offenders. Reporting live on campus, Cassie Gallo, KITV News.